I've got a more important job. I want you to kill every golfer on the course.
Check me if I'm wrong, Sandy, but if I kill all the golfers, they're going to lock me up to throw away the key.
Golfers! They're Greek, not golfers. The little brown furry rodents.
We can do that.
Aye.
We don't even have to have a reason.
Do it, man.
All right, let's do the same thing, but with gophers.
Gosh!
It's not my fault nobody can understand what you're saying.
Hey guys, it's DJ Wonder Chrissy coming back at you today. And rain just came through here early in the morning, so I'm out after it's cleared a little bit and getting ready to do my show. Today is, I'm all attired in the BMW gear, if you can't tell. We're looking forward to, I can't see it there too much. Hopefully you can see that. But anyway, we're looking forward to the BMW Open that's coming up in middle of August 15th through 18th at Olympia Fields, Flossmoor, Homewood area, south suburbs of Chicago. We've gone to it several times. BMW has sponsored it for many, many years, and they move it around. Used to have it at course in Lamont, and then they had it at Medina one year. We went to that, and now it seems like they've had it once or twice at the Flossmoor course. So we're going to head down there, and as one of the benefits of being a BMW owner, whether you realize it or not, we get register for free parking, so we get free parking down there with our BMW and free transportation to the course from parking. And then they have an owner's pavilion or tent that you can get into that has, some air conditioning or fans and nicer restrooms. And food and beverage that you can purchase. I mean, it's not free, but you can purchase it. So they usually have a real nice setup there. And I don't know if you've ever gone to a PGA event. The tents that they put up are almost like houses. I mean, several years ago we were at one, and it was probably 3 or 4 stories tall. They had carpeting and wood floors. They had windows on this thing and doors, and they actually had a BMW 7 Series hoisted. They had to hoist it up into this tent with a crane to get it up there. And like I said, it was like 3 stories tall. They even had the restroom area adjacent to this that was elevated. So it's crazy what they do, and it probably takes a whole month just to set this up. So we'll be there. If you're looking for something to do, like I said, August 15th through the 20th, they have tickets on sale right now. And I believe the ticket sales benefit the Evans Scholar, which is a way for caddies and guys that are and girls too, that are into being caddies in the summer and stuff, can get college tuition grants or what have you. So all the money goes to a good source, and I think tickets are probably anywhere from $35, $40 to $100, depending on the day that you want to go. So there you go, BMW Open. Let's talk about, I just heard, so a couple days ago we talked about Yellow Freight and how they adverted their strike. And, well, now I'm hearing that Yellow Freight's on Monday is going to be filing for bankruptcy. So, the concessions they made, and I suspect the company was probably having problems to begin with, but anyway, things are so bad now for Yellow Freight that they need to reorganize and get rid of some debt. So look for that to hit the airwaves on Monday. I think it's out there right now, but that's not a good sign. But you're going to see more and more of that happening. And I mean, right now we're just on a slow roll, guys. you're going to see companies filing bankruptcy. You're going to see banks merging and going belly up. And in the commercial real estate, too. I was just looking at Crane Chicago yesterday, and there's another 2 buildings that the owners just turned the keys in here in Chicago. I forget the name of the towers, but they're 2 towers located along the Kennedy Expressway at, I believe, Bryn Mawr, right there in like the Park Ridge area. Beautiful buildings, and they've been there forever, and I saw that they turned in the keys. So two more large commercial buildings, and I'm sure they're pretty expensive because they're right on the edge of the airport. They're right on the expressway there, and they're in the prime property land close to Rosemont. So yeah, and that's the type of thing. If you don't read the rags and the industry news, you're not going to find out for the most part about that unless you live in that town, because you know, when they turn the keys in, who knows if they're going to pay their taxes or who's going to pay the taxes, and whoever they turn it into, what are they going to do with it, right? In some cases, the banks that are getting the keys back are in such a bad shape. Also, they need to dump them quickly, and I've seen, like, in many cases where companies have turned in their keys and the banks have turned around and sold them for pennies on the dollar. So, you know, if you got a couple $1 million to spare, you might be able to buy one. But anyway, yeah, there was, I believe it was in San Francisco, there was a building, I think it was a hotel, was worth like maybe $250 million, and they turned around and sold it for like 35, 40 million to somebody, and somebody got a deal. So there you go. But then I suspect too, once that happens, you're going to see the new owner of that property is going to go request to the city that they need to lower my taxes because that $250 million building is no longer worth $250 million. So there you go. And if you live in that city, your police and fire and city workers may have some problems. So things are not good, folks. Things are not good. As much as the mass media tells you everything is fine, just remember when the Titanic was going down, they were still playing music. So human nature is to tell people things are okay even when they are not. You do not want to cause panic. But I'm here to tell you to trust your eyes, trust your ears, and make sure you do some research and reading and try to get some alt media, right? I totally suggest, you know, getting some YouTube. Get some good YouTube followers out there, or people that are creators out there, and watch them, because a lot of these creators like myself, have great information, and information that you would normally not find easily, and they're presenting it in an easy fashion to digest, and it kind of gives you a different slant on things from the way that the mass media operates in our controlling and censored media. Whether you realize it or not, our media is censored quite severely in today's day and age. So try to get outside the box. CNN, MSNBC, The View, right? If you watch The View, my gosh, I feel for you. But anyway, so that's what we're here to talk about today. I'm not really a golf guy, but I love seeing the beautiful green grass, and you know, a few beverages and some bratwurst, and maybe some Bavarian pretzels. They do it upright, and it's always a fun day. Get a little sun, right? Get a little sunburn or whatever, and So we're looking forward to that, August 15th through the 20th. Join me if you can. So there you go. And that's the benefit of being a BMW owner. I'm a big advocate of BMWs. I love BMWs. They're not for everyone, but I like to keep my cars, and I like to buy quality. So I have long been an owner of BMW since 1999, folks. I bought my first one. So it's been going on 24 years now. Just like Harley owners. We talked about that a few weeks ago, how they had a big event up here in Milwaukee for the hog owners, and I guess that's going to be a yearly event now. They announced that last week, that they're going to have a Harley homecoming every year for the next few years up in our wonderful town of Milwaukee. All right, so that's about all I have. Be safe out there. I'm going to be checking some CD rates later this morning. I checked yesterday. The rates are actually down to 5.1. I'm expecting them to go back up sometime here soon, but there wasn't a lot of 30-day CD options out there. I don't know if everyone got to them before I did, or they're just coming down in quantity. But I am seeing a lot of 90-day CDs out there, and that's a little more time period than I want to commit to at this point, because I really think the Fed is going to jack it up once again here in the near future. So hold on, folks, and get out of debt. Like I said in the last video, you don't want to be in debt in a rising interest rate environment, and we're going to see not only rising interest rates, but you're going to see these rates hold over time. I don't see the Fed reversing course anytime soon. I think we'll be probably well into next year before they even think about reversing rates a little bit. So buckle down, get rid of your debt, get rid of that credit card debt, because that's killing people. Credit card debt will kill you. So that's all I have. I'm going to finish right there. Hope you're having a good day. Get ready for the weekend. It's going to be a nice weekend here in the Midwest. It's DJ Wonder Chrissy, over and out.